Top of the afternoon, everybody. Hope everybody is doing wonderful today. Um, as of yesterday, my wife confirmed her test results with the COVID, so she's got it. And now I am very fortunate to get to play the COVID game too. So I just finished up getting my test results. So I didn't go into church today, but while I was waiting on my results, I listened to um, Star and the other guys sing at church, and it was a great service. I'll give you some points off of it here shortly. Uh, so on the COVID, if you got any questions, COVID-19, um, about what the doctors give you, a couple of extra strength Tylenol, I think is all he told me. Very nice fella here at maybe Lake After Hours on the right on Old 61. He's actually from here. Where's his name? Dr. Lawrence Carter. He's actually from Zachary. So very nice fella. Came out to my truck, meted, greeted, and told me what I need to do. Can't go back to work until September 1st. Can still do a little activity, just try and not get hot as far as just walking. So that's minor. Not worried about it. If God thinks enough that I can handle it, I believe I can handle it. So we'll get through it. It'll be short lived. It'll be a blip on the radar. So no worries. I'll get some books in. Current book I'm fixing to start. If you can see it. Gosh, why isn't it coming in? Maybe you can't see it. It's called The Byproduct: Autonomous Success in a Bold New World by Ian Krugner. It is not on an audio set yet where you can listen to it, so I'm actually going to read that along with some other books and do what I can from the house to help my wife with the kids starting back school and to help my team at the office. Reach out to those guys this week. Tell them if you would. All I can ask for is prayer during this time, that we get through it quick and it doesn't progress any worse, right? So we're good, all good. Fellowship today, little review. It's fczachary.com. You can catch it on Facebook to watch the live version, which is now recorded. Raj, Christy, Joby, all those guys, especially Miss Riley. She sang my favorite song today. Thank you, ma'am. That was awesome. Today, Star went over authority issues, which even I have issues with. I think everybody does during this time. But I think he is super brave to step out there. And I think it's pretty wonderful to preach on this topic, talk about it, really get it out there, no matter what race, what you believe. I mean, those things, it just really gets it out there to say, hey, we got an authority issue problem. Social media, of course, causing it to be worse somewhat. But he said we're supposed to align under the authority of God. When you believe in God, you become an ambassador for Him. I am not perfect at this. I fail every single day. So align under the authority of God. God gave us our color, believe this or not. But I'm looking at a white guy with glasses, with a red hat, with a blue shirt, and none of this offends me because I accept that's what it is. I'm not going to fight it. God gave us color. He gave us our gender, believe it or not, and our personality. He did all that. Wow, that's so cool. The greatest thing in the creator in the galaxy, as far as we can imagine, did all this for us. Why fight that? We do not have the power to decide these things, but we can decide what to do with the gifts we're given. Okay, we can decide to do what we need to do with what we're given, right? God has established all authority. There are two types of authority: spiritual governing authority and then man's governing authority. Of course, the spiritual governing authority comes first and man's comes second. When do I honor God above men? The moment I gave my life to Jesus Christ, I submitted to His authority. I became a citizen of heaven. I am no longer a citizen of this planet. I am a foreigner here to be an ambassador for Christ. Everything that heaven has to offer, I can now take part in. I'm a heavenly citizen. I can now take part in their authority, God's authority with the heavenly realm. I am a citizen of heaven. That's pretty cool to say that. Does that just feel good? Philippians 3:20 and 2 Corinthians 5:20. Check out those verses. Um, we are Christ ambassadors. We are as if God was making an ambassador through us, his word through us. Matthew 22:21. As long as we are on earth, we are to honor the governing authorities. Whatever governing authorities is over us at this time, we are to honor them because that is what Jesus would have done. I don't think you ever, um, I'm saying don't think. You know, you never saw anywhere where Jesus took up a sword. I think he put someone's ear back on their head after someone drew the sword. He never took up the sword against government. I mean, they're the ones that took him out. Wicked government killed Jesus, right? I think I'm saying that correctly. Jesus never griped about the government, despite what they did to him. Okay? When we accept being an ambassador of Christ, three things happen. Three things need to be happen, or three things we need to watch, I guess you'd say. I hope I'm saying that right. Pastor Starr will shoot me a message if not. Just kidding. The words that we speak, the deeds that we do, the way that we demonstrate our love, right? For our family, for others. Family is always a tough one. Um, I think that's for anybody. So it's just who we grew up with, who were around so long. So I know sometimes that's not a perfect situation. Totally get it. I am extremely proud of Star for doing this series. This is the um, second sermon in a four-part series before he goes into September. I think he's got a really cool message going into September. So pretty awesome that he's stepping out there for everyone. I think I heard it at the end of just bringing this movie up because it's really inspirational and cool, and there's judgment in it, but in the end, it prevailed that what's his name, Wolverine, Hugh Jackman is sitting in the front of his burnt down circus with the newspaper reporter that kind of dogged him at the beginning. He sat around and he said, despite this happening and me judging you, I think, or what I thought of you, you did make others happy. And you sat down. He sat down and realized when he looked around, there's so many ethnicities there. He didn't judge anybody. He helped everybody. He was open and willing, despite of their what society looked at as flaws. He turned them into beauty, and he called it, I think, beautiful humanity, or it was a beautiful. I guess that's what he said. Beautiful humanity. You have to check the movie out. Okay, back on track. Right now, the ultimate tool that the devil uses is fear. Okay, so when I get this virus, it sucks, right? But not so much. Make the best of it. I can learn and grow during this time. I got a terrific team at the office that can carry on the baton. They don't need me. So, I mean, just make the best of it. Fear is the number one tool to make you inactive. I'm not going to let it make me inactive. I'm still going to do things. I'm still going to help with what I need to help with. I'm still here for others. I don't ask anything of you other than your prayers. Okay. And this wraps up my video for today. I'm not on the trails. I'm going to go home and see what I can do. Bring my office to home. And then shut down my office here at my agency so that they can keep working and kind of quarantine my office away from everyone for a while. I'll be back in the office September 1st, or if that's on a Sunday, I'm not even sure what day that ends up being on. But I'll be back soon enough. 2 weeks will go by extremely fast. I am here still to help. You can still call my cell. You can still call the office. You can still get me